It was a Saturday morning. You were in your room, lying on your bed and playing your Nintendo Switch. Buzz, buzz. You look at your phone. Oh, a message from 𝗵𝘃𝗲, you thought. You opened the message and read it. Hey, YN. Let's meet at a cafe at 9 a.m. later. 𝗵cie will be there too, so don't be late. You replied with, okay, I'll be there. Then checked the time. Shit, it's 8:30 a.m. You quickly put down your Switch and went to the bathroom to take a shower. That was one of the fastest showers you'd ever taken. You blew dry your hair so that it would look like you took a shower before you got the text from 𝗵𝘃𝗲. You checked the time again, 8:45 a.m. You still had 15 more minutes, so you grabbed your Nintendo Switch and put it in your sling bag, which you had put your wallet and phone inside. Then you walked out of the room into the kitchen to feed your pet cat, 𝗵𝗃𝗲. You put on your sneakers and left the house. You were living in an apartment, so you bought a house in the apartment, and you lived there alone with 𝗵𝗃𝗲 since your parents abandoned you when you were 14. You'd been living in this apartment ever since. You had to start a new life. Right now, your life is going pretty well, with your best friends 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie and your pet 𝗵𝗃𝗲. You checked the time, 5 minutes since you left your house. You were walking to the cafe at the time. When you reached it, you saw 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie sitting at a table near the window side, drinking a latte and eating sandwiches for breakfast. It wasn't really many people in there, so you were glad. You hate crowded places. You went to go sit down with them. Ah, you finally came. I thought you had forgotten, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 said. No, I didn't. I was just, halfway through cleaning my house. Well, sorry to disturb ya. It's okay. You got up to buy your breakfast. You ordered a chocolate latte with 2 sandwiches. You picked your order and went back to the table, then started eating. Anyways, I invited you, YN, because me and 𝗵cie are going to our friend's house later. We wanted to know if you wanted to come. Bruh, that's all you could have just texted me or called. Well, it's okay. At least a breakfast together would be nice. Okay then, I'll follow since I have nothing to do at home. I thought you were cleaning your house, YN-san. I thought you were cleaning your house, YN, 𝗵cie asked. Oh, yeah, just finished. Those last minutes before I left the house just now, you said, rubbing the back of your neck. Then you finished up the rest of your latte and began talking to 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie about something else. After breakfast at the cafe, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie were walking you to their friend's house. Along the way, you just happened to be playing some games on your Switch, while 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie were talking about something to which you don't really pay attention to. When you reached the house, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 rang the doorbell. While you were waiting for the door to open, you looked up from your screen and looked inside the house. Damn, this house is huge. It's very big, you thought, walking in. You put your hood over your head when the door opened. It was a guy. He had black, messy hair with spikes. Its bedhead, you thought. He also had a fringe on his right side that practically covered his eye. Hey, Kuru bro, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 greeted. Aye, bro kudo. You looked back down to your screen while the 3 of them greeted each other. Oh, and by the way, I brought a friend that you just need to know. They're really awesome, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 suddenly said. You flinched and looked up at them. Kuru, this is YN, my best friend, and 𝗵cie's too, and YN, this is Kuru. You waved and smiled at 𝗵 since you weren't really familiar with new people. Hello, 𝗵, nice to meet you, 𝗵 said with a big smile on his face. Nice to meet you too, you said with your voice very soft. You didn't think they would even hear you, but 𝗵cie did since he was standing right beside you. Oh, 𝗵 said that it's nice meeting you too. They're not too familiar with new people that they just met. You look down, back to your screen. Hey, 𝗵, keep your switch, will ya? Continue later when we're inside. Shut up, fine. You reply to him. Oh wow, they sound familiar, but whatever, come in, 𝗵 said. You all went inside. You were really shocked by his house. It was even bigger inside. It's pretty, you thought. 𝗵, come sit in here with us, 𝗵cie said when he sat down on the sofa with 𝗵ci. He went over and sat down beside 𝗵cie, playing the game again. 𝗵 went upstairs and came back down. Where are your parents? 𝗵ci asked 𝗵 when he was sitting down beside 𝗵ci. Oh, they had a business trip. They're coming back like next week. Oh, then suddenly something, or rather someone, caught your eye. He was going down the stairs with a Nintendo Switch, the same one as yours, except his Switch was black while yours was red and blue. He had blonde hair with black roots tied into a bun. He was wearing a white t-shirt with shorts. You couldn't see his eye color since he was looking down at his screen. Oh, hello, Kenma, 𝗵ci shouted at the boy. Kenma flinched and looked up at 𝗵ci. He smiled for a second and said hello, then looked back down at his screen. He went over to the couch and sat beside 𝗵. You looked back down to your screen and continued playing. Kenma, you should stop playing your Switch for a while, unless you want me to take it, 𝗵 said. Shut up. Okay, fine, I'll stop, Kenma replied. Damn, he almost had the same exact reply as me just now, you thought. Hey, Kenma sounded just like 𝗵 right now. Yeah, true, 𝗵cie said. They have the same attitude, not gonna lie, 𝗵ci said. Really? 𝗵 asked. Yeah, both of them are always into games, lazy as hell, and have the same response. Oh wow, I mean, it's true that they both have Nintendo Switches, 𝗵 said, that making you and Kenma look at each other. Then you two looked away. Anyways, Kenma, this is 𝗵, 𝗵ci and 𝗵cie's friend, best friend perhaps, 𝗵 said. Kenma looked at you and smiled a bit. You smiled back. His smile is cute, though, you thought. Hey bro, can you help me with some groceries? I need to go to the shop. Okay, sure. 𝗵cie, you coming? Yeah, sure, but what about 𝗵? They'll be fine with Kenma for a while, 𝗵ci interrupted. 𝗵cie, okay then. You looked up at them while they were leaving. They left me with this person whom I haven't met. Damn. They continued playing the game. You continued playing your game. Hi? Kenma suddenly said. You flinched and looked up at him. You could finally see his eyes. They were cat-like golden. Hi? You replied. What game are you playing? He asked. You replied with the name. Oh, same. Cool. You just sat there in silence. They're really pretty. Their eye color matches them perfectly. The fact that I couldn't see their hair that much since they covered it with their hood, I'm pretty sure it's hair color. What level are you at now? They suddenly asked. 97. And you? Oh, wow, that's far. I'm just at 82. It's hard, they replied. I stood up and went to go sit beside them. They handed me their Switch and I helped them beat the level they were at. While I was playing, they were just staring at the screen and focusing on what they were supposed to do. Wow, she's literally addicted to games. Just like me. We really do have things in common. When I finished the level, I gave their Switch back to them. Oh wow, you really are good at this game. How though? They were smiling broadly at me. I smiled back and explained the steps. Oh, I see. Let me try the next level now. Wow, I didn't think they'd ever be this eager. They tried the next level while I was doing the same thing as they were doing just now, sitting beside them and staring at their screen, watching them beat the level. Yes, I won! They shouted and hugged me. I was blushing. They realized what they had done and let go of me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, they said, looking down at their screen. I'm pretty sure they were blushing. I said it was fine. The hug, though, it was the best hug I'd ever gotten. I wish they would have stayed a bit longer. Wait, what? You couldn't believe you hugged him. You were so stupid. He probably hated you now and was uncomfortable with it, thinking you were clingy. But when you were hugging him, it actually felt really good. It felt like it would last forever. Wait, what are you thinking? Are you crushing on him? No, Wayne, you couldn't be. You only met him today. You don't even know him that well. You don't know if he has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So how's your life? He suddenly asked. Basically my parents abandoned me when I was 14, so I started a new life. Now I live in an apartment. Oh, well that's relatable. My parents abandoned me when I was 13. I don't have a place to stay at the time, so I'm renting a room at an apartment. It's a very small room. Then Kuro let me stay here with his parents after they agreed. So now I'm staying with Kuro and his parents in this house, he said. Oh, well, I thought you and Kuro were actually brothers. Nah, we're just friends since childhood. The fact that my parents hated him, I don't know the reason. That's why they decided to kick me out. Ever since they found out that I was hanging out with him all the time. Oh, wow, that's awful. That's really fine. It's more awful for you. You had to find a house to stay in. Well, it wasn't that hard. I got help from Akashi. Oh, you want to go to my room? We can play PS4 there. Sure, I've been wanting to play that. You went up to his room. It was so dark, so he turned on his LED lights. He turned it to the color golden. You looked up at his room. It was big. A huge bed, huge TV with PS4 connected to it, a study table, a computer. When he turned the PS4 on, he gave you one of the controllers. You brought down your hoodie and started playing the game. It had been 40 minutes since Akashi, Bokuto, and Kuro left. You were playing the PS4 with Kenma in his room. You kept on losing the game since you weren't familiar with the buttons on the controller, and every time Kenma won the game, he'd laugh. He would smile and continue playing, looking happier playing the PS4 than his Switch. I lost again, you groaned. It's okay, Kenma said. I'm not familiar with the buttons on the controller. Here, let me help. He then held your hand where you were holding the controller, helping you with the buttons. He was sitting very close to you. You could hear his breathing. His hand was warm, and it actually felt comfortable. How I wish he would be my boyfriend. You blushed a little at the thought. And that's how you won the game, he said, Ah, shit. I didn't pay attention to what he was explaining. You were about to ask him to explain it one more time, but then the bedroom door opened swiftly. It was Kuru. He turned on the lights while the lead lights were still on. Ah, there you guys are. We were looking for you downstairs. He stopped, looking at you. The fact that Kenma was still holding your hands. Oh, what's this? Holding hands already? Kuru asked, looking at the two of you. Kenma let go and blushed. No, it's not like that. I was just teaching Wyan the buttons, he said. You put your hood on and looked down. Oh, really? Then why, when I asked you to teach me, you didn't hold my hands or help me like that? He said with a slight grin. Kenma looked away. Well, whatever, come on now. Akashi's making us lunch, Kuru said, walking out the room. You gave back Kenma the controller that you were holding on to. I'm sorry for holding your hands without permission like that. If you felt uncomfortable, I'm sorry, he said, while switching off the TV. No, it's okay, it's fine, you said. It was comfortable after all. Shut up, Wyan, you whispered to yourself. You got up to leave the room. Wyan, Kenma asked when you were heading for the door. You turned around and looked at Kenma, making eye contact. Is it okay if I get your number? He asked, looking down. Oh, sure, you said. You typed your number into his phone. He thanked you, and then you two headed down the stairs. When Kenma and yourself walked into the kitchen, Kuru was sitting at the table, while Akashi and 𝗵𝘃𝗲 were sitting beside him, making lunch. What took you guys so long? Did you hug or kiss? Kuru said, smirking at you, making Akashi and 𝗵𝘃𝗲 look up. Wait, what did they do just now? 𝗵𝘃𝗲 asked, smiling. I caught them holding hands, Kuru said. Oh, really? 𝗵𝘃𝗲 asked, smirking, while Akashi smiled beside him. What did I say, Kuru? It's not like that, Kenma shouted at Kuru. Whoa, what do you mean it's not like that? It's what it looked like, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 asked. He meant that he wasn't holding hands with me on purpose. He was teaching me how the controller on the buttons worked. But I thought you knew how, Akashi said. No, it's not like the Nintendo Switch buttons. We were playing PS4. Oh, okay. I hope nothing really was going on between you two, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 said, smirking away with Kuru. When you finished eating lunch, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and Akashi and yourself left. You waved goodbye to Kuru and Kenma. Come again soon, Kuru said while you left. Okay, bro, see ya, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 replied while Akashi and you showed the okay sign. After 𝗵𝘃𝗲, Akashi, and Wyan left, Kenma went back up to his room to play the PS4. He turned on the LED lights to the controller. Yellow. He turned on the LED lights and switched it to the color yellow, then switched on the TV to play. He took his controller and sat on his bed while the PS4 was loading, noticing that he had two Nintendo Switches on his table. They must have left their Switch here when they were playing the PS4, he thought. He took his phone and messaged Wyan since he asked for their number. Hey, Wyan, it's me, Kenma. You left your Switch here in my room. It took a while for them to reply, but after a few minutes, they did. Oh, really? I'm glad it's in your room. I'll come over tomorrow and take it back. No, it's okay. I'll come to your house right now. Send me your address. No, it's really fine. You don't have to come here. I'll just stop by tomorrow. Nope, I have nothing to do. I'll just come right now. Okay then. Then they sent him their address. He changed his clothes into a red hoodie and ripped jeans. He took his and Wyan's Switch, then walked down the stairs heading for the front door. He put on his sneakers when Kuru stopped him. Hey, Kenma, where are you off to? He turned around and saw Kuru standing behind him with the mug in his hand. I'm going to a friend's house. Bye. He cut him off and left the house, leaving the front door open. After you sent Kenma your address, you went to take a quick shower and change into a red t-shirt with sweatpants. You dried your hair and combed it. Then you walked out of your room and went to go feed Aprry. Hopefully Pudding is not allergic to cats, you thought. And yes, you call him Pudding in your thoughts. A few minutes later, the doorbell rang. You opened the door and Kenma was there. Hi, come in, you smiled when he walked in. Then he sat on the couch. I have a pet cat. I hope you're not allergic to them or something, you said. No, it's fine. I'm not allergic. It's Kuru's family's house, so Kuru won't let me have a cat, but I respect it, Kenma said. Then Aprry went and purred on Kenma's legs. Kenma bent down and carried Aprry. Aprry wasn't even scared or anything. He just stayed calm, like how he always did when you carried him. What's the name, male or female? Kenma asked. Aprry, he's male. Oh, hello, Aprry. Aprry only meowed at Kenma. You sat beside him. Oh, yeah, your switch, he said, putting Aprry on his lap and handing you your switch. You thanked him and went into your room to change. You walked out and saw Aprry sleeping on Kenma's lap, with Kenma petting him. Aprry sure looked calm when he was sleeping. Wow, didn't know Pudding was so into cats. He sure does love Aprry. Aprry seems to love him, of course. Kenma then put Aprry beside him and took out his phone. It had been 2 months since you met Pudding and Kuru. You'd been going out together with Bokudo and Akashi, of course, and now that you got to know him, you knew that he was single, and the fact that you have feelings for him, well, you'd never forget when you first found out, when he held your hands and you started to call him Pudding. You named him that on your phone. You were thinking if you should confess, or maybe it was too early, but it was now or never. You stopped. That was you writing in your diary when you heard your phone buzz. You checked your phone, and it was a message from the one and only Pudding. Hey Wayne, I was planning on hanging out with you today since I'm bored. You free? Yeah, sure. What do you want to meet up? What time? Your house, if it's okay. 5 p.m., because I want to see Aprry. Sure. You got dressed, wearing a yellow hoodie and shorts. You checked the time, currently 4:15 p.m. The doorbell rang. You opened it, and of course, it was Kenma. He was wearing an orange hoodie, black jeans. You let him slide in, then shut the door. He went to go sit on the couch, waiting for Aprry to come. He jumped onto the couch and walked beside Kenma. You asked Kenma what he wanted to drink. I mean Kenma. Shit, I can't fucking believe I just said that. Kenma flinched and looked up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you that. It's okay. I actually like it though. He chuckled, then blushed. Wait, he likes it? Are you blushing, kitten? He said. What did he just call me? Wyan, kitten. I've actually fallen in love with you ever since we met. It feels like a year already. I don't know if you feel the same, but I like you, he suddenly said without warning. Oh, Pudding, I didn't think you'd actually like me, but I feel the same way. I like you too. Does this mean we're dating? You felt weird asking that, but at first you really didn't care. Of course, kitten, he said, coming over to you and booping your nose. From today onwards, you're mine now, he said, hugging you. You were pretty sure. He flinched at first, but then he hugged back. Thank you for accepting me to be your lover. I never really knew any people who liked me. I've actually been keeping my feelings that I like you, but I wanted to confess. I just didn't know what you would say, you said, burying your face into his chest. His heart could never beat faster, but you wouldn't know that. After you had said all those words, you buried your face into Kenma's chest. He then let go of you and cupped your face. Kitten, why didn't you confess to me at first? But I guess same here. I don't think that someone like you would ever like me. But I appreciate you being my lover. I really love you, kitten. Then he kissed your forehead. So, how are we gonna tell the others? You asked, looking up at him, still hugging. Let's keep this a secret first, okay? Okay. Anyway, let's just watch Netflix on my laptop. You took your laptop from your bag and sat on the couch beside Kenma. He took off his hoodie since he was wearing a white shirt under. He put the hoodie aside and watched Netflix with you. You started cuddling while watching. Akaru meowed at you. You literally forgot about him. Oh, Akaru, come here, you said to him, patting your lap, signaling Akaru to sit on it. An hour later, you found yourself sleeping. Akaru was also sleeping on your lap. The movie that you and Kenma had been watching was still on. He checked the time. It was 11 p.m. Kuro and his parents were home, so you thought it would be okay. You took your laptop and put it inside, then gently stood up from the couch without waking you. He carried Akaru and put him on the couch, then carried you to your room and placed you on the bed. Once he placed you down, he laid beside you on your left. You were sound asleep. So cute, he thought, especially when they're sleeping. He kissed your forehead and went to sleep. You woke up and saw Kenma beside you, his arms wrapped around you. He was sleeping peacefully. You noticed that. You were in your room. He carried me in. You remembered that today Kenma wanted to bring you his friends from Krasno High. He wanted you to meet Shoyohinata and Tobio Kageyama. You gently woke him up. Oh, morning, kitten, he said, waking up. He's so adorable. You have to get up now, Pudding. Remember, today you're gonna introduce me to your friends from Krasno, you said. Can we just stay like this for a little while longer? He said, pulling you closer to him. Maybe another time. It's already 8 a.m. You said we were meeting them at 10. What will Kuro say later? Okay, fine. He sat up and kissed you on your forehead while you were still laying down. After that kiss, you pulled him in for another. This time on the lips. You kissed him like that, like it was forever. So passionate. Then you sat up slowly, trying not to break the kiss. Lasted until it broke. Okay, that's all for now. Let's meet up at the cafe at 9, you said. Oh, that's all? Fine. More next time, he said. Wait, more? As in, oh my... Kenma got up and went out of the room. You got up and left the room too. Kenma grabbed his things, petted Akaru, kissed you on the forehead and left. After closing the door, you went to take a shower. Then you got dressed, throwing on a white t-shirt and jeans. Since there were 50 minutes till you and Kenma had to meet again, you decided to clean your little house. When you were cleaning up the couch, you noticed that Kenma's hoodie was behind the pillows. You took it and put it on. Then you walked out and continued cleaning. 25 minutes later, after cleaning the house, you fed Aprry breakfast, then sat on your couch with your phone. Kenma opened the door and walked in. He saw 𝗵 and 𝗵's parents sitting at the breakfast table. "Hey Kenma, where have you been?" 𝗵 asked. "Yeah, honey, did you get lost?" 𝗵's mom asked. "No, I fell asleep at my friend's house. I didn't realize that I fell asleep. Sorry for making you worry," he said. "And which friend is this now?" 𝗵 asked. Talk later, I've got to get dressed. I promised that Wyan I'd introduce them to 𝗵cie and Kageyama. Why are you always avoiding that which friend question? Whatever. I'm going with Bokuto and Akashi later. He showed the okay sign and then went up to take a shower. He got out of the shower and got dressed, throwing on a black t-shirt and jeans. He still had another 40 minutes till he met Wyan again, so he decided to sleep since he was tired. He texted 𝗵 to wake him up at 8:45 a.m. Then he went to sleep. 𝗵 went up to Kenma's room to wake him up. He entered his room and saw him sleeping. Then he heard a notification on his phone beside his bed on the table. Instead of waking him up, he went to get his phone. He was still wondering about the friend from earlier, because Kenma was not the type of person to have lots of friends other than his teammates and from other volleyball teams. On his phone, he saw a message from someone named Kitten. Who the hell is Kitten? The text says, "Hey Pudding, don't forget to meet me at the cafe at 9 a.m. later. See you, love you." Heart emoji. So he has a girlfriend, and he didn't tell me? But who is it though? Kitten. Then 𝗵 woke him up. "𝗵, what are you doing with my phone?" he asked. "Who the hell is Kitten? You have a girlfriend now and you didn't tell me?" "What are you talking about?" he asked. 𝗵 showed him the text. "Tell me now." She literally said, "Love you," with a heart. Okay, fine. I'll tell you, but please don't tell the others, okay? 𝗵 nodded. "It's Wyan. Wyan and I are together," he said, causing 𝗵 to go slackjaw. "Oh, wow. Since when?" he said eagerly, maybe a little too much. "Yesterday." "Oh, so this friend of yours was Wyan the entire time? And Kitten is Wyan?" He nodded. "You said you fell asleep at your friend's house, so it's Wyan, isn't it?" He nodded again. "Huh, what'd you guys do, Shut up, 𝗵. I gotta go now. Bye." Kenma stood up, snatched his phone, and walked away. He walked downstairs and began putting on his shoes. "Where are you going, honey?" 𝗵's mom asked him. I'm going to have breakfast with his girlfriend," 𝗵 shouted, cutting him off. "𝗵," he shouted at Kenma. He shouted at 𝗵. "Oh, really? You have a girlfriend now?" 𝗵's mom asked him. Kenma nodded. "Yeah, Mom, since yesterday, and that friend of his was actually his girlfriend," 𝗵 said. Kenma only stared at 𝗵 while he was walking over to them. "So who is this girlfriend of yours?" "Her name is Wyan, the girl that we met 2 months ago," 𝗵 answered instead of Kenma. "𝗵 Tetsuru, let Kenma a chance to speak. It's his girlfriend. Go find your own girlfriend to talk about." Kuru's mom shouted at him. Damn, Kuru thought. Then he stayed quiet. I gotta go now, Kenma said, putting on his sneakers and leaving the house. Okay, be safe, Kuru's mom said, right as Kenma walked out the door. It was already 8:50 a.m. You quickly put your phone in your sling bag, which you had put your wallet in. Then you put on a windbreaker over your white t-shirt. You wore your sneakers, waved goodbye to Aprry, and left the house. You reached the cafe and walked in. Again, it was not crowded. You saw Kenma sitting way inside the cafe. You walked over to him as he turned around, having already ordered your chocolate latte. You looked at him. He looked worried. Hey, Pudding, is something wrong? You asked. Nothing, it's just that Kuru already knows that we're together. Sorry. You told him? You asked, and then he explained what happened. Oh, I see. Well, I don't care. At least you don't have to lie about going to your friend's house anymore. You chuckled, making him smile. After breakfast, you went to the park, since you still had a little time to spare. Kenma introduced you to Seiyo and Kageyama. Then you walked in the park and sat on a bench under a sakura tree. There was no one around, so when you pulled him in for a kiss on the lips, no one was able to see. As you were kissing, you heard a camera click, which was confusing since no one was supposed to be around. You broke the kiss and heard talking from the bushes. Dude, we're gonna get caught. Chill, sorry, at least I got the picture. You signaled to Kenma. You got up and went to the bushes, and guess who you saw? Bokuto, Kuru, and Akashi, there, behind the bushes. What in the hell are you doing here? Kenma shouted. You crossed your arms. I just followed them, Akashi said. We were spying on you too, teehee, Bokuto said. Seriously, Kuru? Kenma called. What? I had to tell them, okay? They are my best friends, Kuru said, standing up from the bushes. By the way, that kiss was cute, Akashi said. Kenma and yourself blushed. I still can't believe you guys are together, Bokuto said. Yeah, congrats, Akashi replied. Thanks, he said. Then Bokuto showed the pic that he took. It was just of you two kissing. You rolled your eyes at, and Kenma didn't seem to care. Alright, bye now. See you at home, Kenma. Tell me you're going home today. Yes, I am, Kenma replied. Then the three of them left. So it's not really a secret now, huh? You asked. Yep, it's not really now. Maybe we could tell Seiyo and Kageyama. You nodded. After Bokuto, Akashi, and Kuru left, Kenma and yourself walked to the place you were supposed to meet Seiyo and Kageyama at. It was a different kind of park. You reached it and sat on a bench. Kenma, a voice shouted. You turned, and what you saw was an orange-haired boy with a black-haired guy drinking a box of milk. Oh, hey Seiyo, nice to see you again. Kenma greeted back to him. Kenma, who's that? Seiyo asked, pointing to you. Oh, I'm Ellen Effin, you said. My S.O. Kenma continued. Oh, wow, Kenma, I didn't know. Well, nice to meet you, Wyan-chan. Shut up, dumbass, you're too loud, said the black-haired guy, throwing the box of milk that he had to drink into the bin. Oh, and this is Kageyama, my boyfriend, Seiyo shouted, pointing to Kageyama. They're gay? Oh, okay, that's so cool. So, what do you guys want to do now? Kenma asked. Me and Kageyama are going to the gym. Kageyama just nodded to whatever Shoyo would say. Oh, well, I'm not wearing that attire, so let's meet there tomorrow? How about 9 a.m.? I'll ask Kuru, Akashi, and Bokuto if they want to join. Oh, okay. Is Wine coming too? Shoyo asked. Of course they will, Kenma replied. Yay, okay, bye and see ya. Shoyo and Kageyama left. So, Pudding, what are we gonna do now? What about hang out at our house? Alright then. You walk to the convenience store to buy some snacks. Kenma then called Kuru. Hey, it's me. Bokuto-san, give me the phone. I heard Akashi in the background. Put it on speaker. Fine, sorry Kenma. I'll give the phone to Kuru now. Oh, okay. Wait. Anyway, Shoyo asked if you and Bokuto wanted to go play volleyball with us tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the gym. Sure, well, of course we'll come. Bokuto cut Akashi off. Okay, bye Kenma-san. Hey, Kenma. Kuru, I'll be staying at Wyan's house for tonight. So I'll see you tomorrow. With Akashi and Bokuto. Okay, see you tomorrow. Could you bring my training clothes over? Okay. Where's Wyan's house? Just meet us at the convenience store. We're right here now. Alright, be there soon. A few minutes later, Kuru came up to Kenma, panting. Pants, here you go. Thanks, and who asked you to run? I was racing Bokuto. Wyan then giggled. Hey, Kuru, you were the fast, bro. Bokuto-san ran towards you, with Akashi catching up behind. Must you really run? Akashi said, panting. Come on, Akashi. We'll always do running for practice. Yes, I know. Alright, we'll be going now. Don't make Wyan moan. See you tomorrow. What the fuck, Kuru? Wyan, Akashi, and Bokuto looked at Kenma, confused. Kuru smirked. Whatever. Bye. Wyan waved and so did Kenma. What was that? Wyan asked. Nothing. Okay. Come on, let's go, they said, pulling Kenma's hands. When they reached their house, Akaru came, purring at them when they were sitting on the couch. Wyan carried Akaru while Kenma pat his head. I'm gonna feed Akaru. Wyan got up and went to the kitchen. Akaru then went to his food bowl and ate while Wyan poured the cat food in. Wyan then walked over to Kenma. Wanna go to my room? Sure. In your room? Since I brought my Switch along, let's play, Kenma said. Okay, it's been a while since we played together. Yeah. Then you took the Switch from your table and you sat on your bed. Lemon warning. Yay, I won, you shouted. Well, I gave you a chance. I purposely lost, Kenma said. No, you didn't. You were trying to kill me in the game, and I tried to... Kenma then took your Switch away and put it on the table beside your bed. He kissed you on your neck, making you purr soft moans. He kissed you until you realized you were laying down. Petting... You're gonna leave marks. Do I look like I care? Well, no. I'll show the others that you're mine. He then kissed your lips, slipping his tongue into your mouth. You started to tongue wrestle. It made you moan a lot. Can we? He then took his clothes off and took yours off. And it started. The next morning when you woke up, you noticed you were not wearing anything. He did a lot last night, you thought, then blushed. You covered up yourself with a big blanket, causing Kenma, who was wearing only his boxers, to wake up. Morning, Pudding. Time to get up now. Just 5 more minutes. We're gonna be late. It's 8:20 already. Okay, fine. By the way, next time don't moan so much. You blushed. He got up and went straight to the toilet and took a shower. You got up, naked, and went to grab your towel. You realized that you were stumbling. He really did a number on you. You wrapped yourself up with a towel and went to pick out your clothes. You picked out a turtleneck, short sleeves, since he gave you a hickey yesterday, with sweatpants. A few minutes later, Kenma came out from the bathroom. You flinched. Kenma looked at you and smirked, and then you went to the bathroom, stumbling. Whoa, are you okay? Why are you? Oh, never mind. Oh, whoa, are you okay? Why are you? Oh, never mind. Did I do too much yesterday? It's your fault, you said. Well, you asked for it. He smirked. Then you closed the bathroom door and showered. After you got dressed, Kenma had already made breakfast. The toast you ate. The cat food you poured into Aprry's food bowl, since he was still sleeping. Kenma and you then headed for the door. You were still stumbling. Hey, you're sure you can walk? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll just sit on the bleachers later. Okay then. Luckily, the gym was opposite your apartment. You left your house, and as you were about to walk inside, someone shouted your name. Kenma, why in? You turned and it was Kuru. Kuru then ran into you. Are you guys reading for a Whoa, Ryan, are you okay? Why are you stumbling? Did Kenma do that? To you? Kuru said, smirking. I'm fine. You then walked in and opened the door. You stumbled, trying to get to the bleachers. Hello, Kuru, Kenma. Why are you stumbling? Are you okay? That made everyone look at you. The next thing you knew, Kuru and 𝗵𝘃𝗲 were laughing like crazy and 𝗵cie was smirking. You sat on the bleachers. Shoyo, she's fine. She tripped over a rock just now. Oh, really? Or did she trip over you yesterday? No, he did not say that. Oh. Kuru smirked. Shut up, Kuru. Kenma snapped. What does that mean? Nothing, Shoyo. Come on, let's practice. And I won't toss to you, Kuru. Oh, why? Ho, my best friend has grown. 𝗵𝘃𝗲 came, sitting beside you, putting his arms around you. Shut up, 𝗵𝘃𝗲. Chill. Come on, 𝗵𝘃𝗲-san, let's practice. And YM, congrats, 𝗵cie said, smirking. Not you too, 𝗵cie. 𝗵cie, can we eat now? I'm hungry, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 said, groaning like a baby. Okay, 𝗵𝘃𝗲-san, we'll go to eat. And don't you groan like that. It sounds like a baby. Of course I sound like a baby. I am your baby owl, 𝗵cie. 𝗵cie blushed. Of course you are, 𝗵cie muttered. What was that, 𝗵cie? Nothing, 𝗵𝘃𝗲-san. Let's ask the others to eat with us too, 𝗵cie said, smiling at his dearest baby owl. But I want to eat with only you. Just the two of us, please, 𝗵𝘃𝗲 pleaded. If you say, 𝗵𝘃𝗲-san, 𝗵cie chuckled. Yes. They're so cute. Yes. I heard someone shout. You heard someone shout. You turned to your right and saw 𝗵𝘃𝗲 and 𝗵cie to the side. You wanted to go over since you would probably walk. You stood up and started walking, and you were right. You could walk like a normal person now. Well, you were still stumbling a little bit. Suddenly, someone gripped your hands. Hey, don't go there, Wyan. They're having a moment. You turned to see Kuru. Oh, okay then. Oops. Probably your boyfriend would be jealous if he knew that I held your hand. Sorry. It's okay. Can you walk now? Kenma suddenly approached from behind. Oh, and I heard what Kuru said. And yeah, take this for holding my girlfriend's hand. Kenma punched Kuru's stomach. It wasn't that hard. Ow, Kenma! Kuru groaned, laying on the floor. It wasn't that hard, I can do harder. Kenma said. No, please don't. You then chuckled. Then Bokuro and Akashi walked over to you. Kuru, are you okay? Bokuro asked, concerned. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just pretending, Kenma said aggressively. Wait, no, Kenma clenched and shoved his fist into Kuru. Kenma clenched and shoved his fist into Kuru. Yeah, sorry, I was pretending, Kuru said aggressively. Oh, okay then. By the way, me and Akashi are gonna go on a date. It's not a date, Bokuro-san. We're just gonna go eat lunch together. I'm pretty sure it sounded like a date. I said... You said? See, even Wyan agrees. Okay, fine. Just think what you want, Akashi said with a slight smile. And then Bokuro and Akashi waved at you. Thanks for today, Hinata and I are gonna go now. We have, important things to do. Okay, bye, Kageyama said. What important stuff? Kuru asked. Whatever, bye. Come on, Boku. We have to go now. Okay. Bye, Kuru-san. Bye, Kenma. Bye, Wyan. Shaya waved you goodbye. So, what are we gonna do now? You asked. I'm third wheeling you guys today. Starting now, Kuru said. What the heck? Fine. Kitten, let's go. Okay, Pudding. You followed Kenma as you headed to the exit. Hey, don't forget about me. Okay, so hi everyone. If you stay to hear this, I'm extremely sorry that I haven't posted for like freaking ever, like 2 months. I've been away, or I'm so sorry, but I was working on this and I should have finished this way earlier. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 more to go on this. Yeah, but I kind of wanted to end it right here because I was reading it and I like it. I can continue if you guys want, but I do want to work on another story. I know my bestie Alana just shared me with how do you say his name? Lydia's story. But yeah, if you guys want me to continue like this, because there is more, then I will be more than happy to do that in the future. But I just wanted to post this tonight because happy Thanksgiving for all of those who celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'm not dead. I'm still here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. I love you all. Thank you for staying with me. Bye.